This is the Capitol Rundown.
It's all about money, 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 and Mr. Craig doesn't have a lot of money, money, money.
The United States was the center of gravity as it related to semiconductors.
Senator Cruz going so far as saying it was racist for Democrats to take this approach.
Having a dropped call is way less serious than having a dropped airplane out of the sky.
It's all straight ahead. The Capitol Rundown starts now.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Lauren Thompson. Michigan hit 2 million cases of COVID-19 on Friday. But with this milestone in the pandemic comes some good news. The latest Omicron surge is almost over. Our Capitol correspondent Tim Skubic and the Rundown's Andrew Burkle are here to break it all down for us.
We're happy to be joined now by Capitol correspondent Tim Skubic. And Tim, COVID-19 has been going on for almost 2 years now, and it seems like it's constantly bad news. But finally, a little bit of break in bad news. It seems like we might be heading in the right direction, right?
Yeah, you know, with this COVID, you hate to be optimistic about this thing because it clearly has a mind of its own. But based on the data that we are looking at now, there are definitely some hopeful signs on the horizon vis-a-vis the number of daily cases. They are coming down in Michigan. Check this out. The 7-day average right now is 9,402. Well, that number is still way, way too high. It is the first time since December the 30th that the number has been below 10,000. And the trend continues, particularly right here in Ingham County, where we spoke to Linda Vail, who lays out what's happening in our county. The numbers are still high, but they're headed in the right direction, she says.
It's significant. Yeah, it's incredibly significant. This week we had just under 3,000 new cases, which is a lot in a week. But the week before we had 4,400, and the week before that we had about 5,200.
And if you look statewide, we have 83 counties, and 90% of those counties are all reporting COVID numbers coming down, and simultaneously hospitalizations are coming down as well. So we're not out of the woods yet, but clearly the numbers are coming down. And in Ingham County, we've got a lot of people vaccinated. 77% of the people have the shots, and those over the age of 65, 98%. 98, virtually every one of the senior citizens have had the shots. So we're not declaring victory yet, but COVID appears to be on the wane if this trend continues.
So what changed then? Is Omicron just one of the quicker variants in moving through the cycle, or did something change?
Yeah, it's a good question. It is moving quicker through the cycle, and its surge was much higher than the Delta variant. At its worst day, Delta was claiming 7,600 cases a day in Michigan. We've been way beyond this, but the disease, the variation itself is much milder, and the people are getting it. Many are saying, you know, it's just like having a common cold. So the numbers are coming down, and apparently that's the trend, but there are other variants that are coming out. And so far, it doesn't look like they're going to be as bad as Omicron.
Tim, I was intrigued this week when I read that you looked into the Michigan prisons and their struggle to hire workers. Everyone is struggling to hire workers right now. Why did you decide to look into the Michigan prisons specifically?
Well, first of all, somebody told me, actually I made a phone call and found out, that 85% of all of the prisons in Michigan are right now basically in quarantine. The COVID numbers are not going down quickly in the prisons. They are off the charts. We have 75 corrections officers a day getting the disease. So if you're on the outside thinking about joining the prison system, you're going to think twice on a number of fronts. First of all, it's a tough job. It's not always safe. People are attacked inside the prison, and the prison director, she confirmed that this week. You also have the COVID problem, and you also have the non-flexibility that a lot of people are looking for. People want to work a couple of days a week, take a couple of days off. You know what? In the prison system, you can't phone it in. If you're a corrections officer, you can't guard the inmates from the comfort of your living room. You got to be on the scene. So all of these are coming together to produce 770 vacancies in the prison system. The Help Wanted sign is out, but not a lot of people are signing up.
All right, thanks so much for your time as always, Tim. It's always great to hear from you.
Thank you both. Well, don't go anywhere, because after the break, the candidates running for governor have filed their fundraising numbers, and we'll tell you who's on top and who's in trouble when the Capitol Rundown comes right back.